right. Okay. Oh, man.
Scattered throughout his vehicle are multiple patches that read "Canine Officer," "Police," "Investigator," and "Surveillance." Authorities discover a black and yellow firefighter helmet, a yellow traffic vest, 2 ballistic vests, 1 with armor plates rated for rifle bullets, and a Star of Life patch that reads, "Rub some dirt on it, everything stops bleeding eventually." The second vest has patches for paramedic and FTO, field training officer. They also find a bright yellow jacket with "Police" sewn on the front and back, along with a receipt for the patches to be sewn on by a dry cleaner.
What's well, no, it's different on here because, like, no, I'm asking what a.
The 7-Eleven incident isn't the only time Michael may have involved himself in police matters. His ex-co-worker also shared a video Michael sent her, claiming he had responded to a dead-on-arrival call in Seattle. The video appears to be Michael's body cam footage. Shows members of the Seattle Fire Department as well as a dead body. Notably, there aren't any law enforcement officers on the scene yet. The officer transporting Michael has his own suspicions about what his motivations may be.
When was the last time you used?
I don't use. Why say that?
I think you're high.
You think I'm high?
I think you're high.
Okay. That's your opinion, man.
Matter of fact, Mr. Spletta, my theory is that this whole pretend to be a cop that got the Salvation Army is an opportunity for you to see drugs from the local crazy. That's my thing. That's how it's the drugs.
Yeah, I've not, never.
You fucking twat.
I've never enforced that. I'm a security, no, I've never done anything like that.
Yes, you fucking have, you lying fuck.
I have Tourette's syndrome, man.
No matter how adamantly Michael makes his denials about this accusation or the allegation of criminal impersonation.
That's exactly what it is. Criminal impersonation, man. You've got SWAT gear, a fucking AR-15 in the back.
Such as jumper cables, traffic cones, water bottles, latex gloves, and 2 first aid kits. They also located vehicle impound stickers and a parking ticket book, zip-tied flex cuffs, magazine pouches, handcuff pouches, a police portable radio, pepper spray, a baton pouches, a spring-loaded knife, a drop-leg gun holster attachment, and a badge similar to federal law enforcement badges reading National Concealed Carry.
My man's got a fucking arm.
Along with being equipped with blue and green emergency lights, a siren, and a loudspeaker, Michael had a radio wired into the car that, when turned on, the screen read "Nationwide Scan." According to police documents, authorities suspect he was scanning police radios and responding to calls such as the trespassing at 7-Eleven and the DOA call in Seattle.
My man.
Just so I didn't draw it up.
Michael Scaletta-Teets was charged with suspected criminal impersonation in the 1st degree, as well as unlawful possession of a firearm in the 2nd degree. Michael is awaiting trial, and the case is still ongoing. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come to light, you'll find extra footage and unseen details on our Patreon. Channel memberships here on YouTube also include early access to select new videos.
Yeah, he's missing a leg and the other one is all, like, I don't know, his pants.
Teen killer says mom
On
fell on the
November
knife.
14th, 2023, the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office received a call saying that a 16-year-old named Colin Griffin was just overheard threatening to kill his mother. In a panic,
What?
the officers raced to Colin's doorstep to confirm
Leave your
that
mum
his wife,
alone, bro.
39-year-old Kathy Griffin, was unharmed.
Hello.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good.
Yeah, you guys can come on. He's not a happy camper right now.
The deputies entered the house.
He's not a
with
happy
2
camper,
rocks
just
and
trying
some
to kill you,
colorful
love. You
forced with
fucking
standing
mad.
marches while holding weights above his
Get
head.
rid of the cunt. You put on your mother, mate. You're a cunt. I fucking
After separating the two and placing Colin into the back of a police cruiser, a furious Kathy, who had just found out about the death threat, rushed outside to confront Colin.
Did you tell them at the jail that you were going to kill me? Did you say you were going to hurt me?
Little did she know, just 1 year after this encounter,
Imagine
Colin
saying,
was on the phone with
no
911
way,
as he
man.
watched her bleed out on the kitchen floor.
Wow. Yeah, cause you fucking stabbed her, you dick. Imagine stabbing your own mum. Wow, man. Bro, listen, we need to come outside. You're better up. That's for your mum. Three, 4, 5, 6, 15 and 2 blows. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 blows. Hold on now. That way. 40 compressions. Yeah. He's saying she started, she felt.
No more blood coming out of the wound. Okay, we're gonna continue to CPR. Listen to me. 1, 2,
15 compressions. Go on, lad, you can do it. Deep breath. Count in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4 feet. Side on, dickhead.
Just down the hall, they noticed a
Hold on now, blow.
lying on the
2 blow.
After determining that Kathy's injuries were fatal, she was pronounced dead at 6:27 p.m. They
Wow.
detained Colin and escorted him to the back of a police cruiser.
Hey, there's lights on in the sky, right? Wait till you see this.
In order to fully understand the
Now, I thought I seen things a minute ago, but there's lights in the sky. Watch this, right? I'm not joking, I swear down. Now, wait till you see this, right? We're going out with a smoke anyway, right? Get up, wait till you see the lights out here, right? Now, I don't know what's going on in the city centre, right? But keep looking up there, watch. You'll see these beams, watch. Now, they used to do the same at the bank in town. Watch when the light goes off. Keep looking over there, watch. You'll see it. It's like fucking beams going across the sky. Like, you know, keep watching. Look over that tree line and keep looking up, right? And it's like, it's mad. Like, there's some building in town that's projecting light up here, right? And it's like it's going one way. Now, it's not very fucking, it's not very visible. But it's like, fuck off, you twat. Hang on. Let me go over this way, because it's mad. It's like, hang on, wait till that light goes out. It's weird, it is. It's like, oh, see that bat there that just went over me head? Yuppa, you seen that, didn't you? Shout out the Batman. Gotham City. I've just seen the bat. I can't see the lights, but I swear down, I think, me personally, it's coming from the Co-op Arena. You know, like a big fucking, like, yeah. I remember years ago on Dame Street in town in Dublin, there was these big lights coming from Dame Street Bank, I think. It's like big fuck off lights, like, and there's a few buildings in town have these big fuck off. They're like searchlights, except for you can't fucking see them. They were flaring before, and I was just watching them, and I was like, what the fuck? You know, you can't see the fucking things now. You know, but like I said, it's mad. Look, see that bastard there? Look at him. Bats, they come to sound sonar, don't they, the fuckers? So we have fucking lights in the sky, fucking bats flying everywhere. But it's been a good fucking day in all fairness, you know what I mean? I can't complain. Yeah, but they're real them lights over there. Look, Hedgehog City. Do, 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 do. I found the back door key. It's like, if you want to kill me tonight, it'd be a good night to do it. Full moon and all, is it? Oh, I think it's coming from the Co-op Arena. If it was a clearer night and not a fucking cloud in the sky, you'd see it perfect, man. You know, but it's either coming from the Co-op, but it can't be, because the Co-op's that direction, but it's like beams, you know, because it's a very fucking dull night out, mate. You can't see them. You can see the lights in my garden, though. Boom, 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 boom. Down, down. Bats. Come on, you flying fuck. There he is. There he is. Fly back in your tree. Come on, you bat fuck. I can't whistle. I haven't got my bottom set in. You can fuck off. I'm not standing here all night waiting for one of you cretins to fucking show you fucking wing. You know, now if we were in Brazil, you'd see hoppers everywhere. You know, big fucking bats, like big fucking fruit bats. Do you see them? They're like flying foxes, they call them, because that's what they look like, foxes with wings, man. You know, and there's only one good thing to do with them. You know what I mean? Fucking stay away from them. You know, they give you rabies, them bastards. You know, they give you some fucking Amazon pox or something. You know, you'd come back and they'd say, here, we've got a new fucking disease here, monkeypox. Except for it's flying squirrel fox fucking biting rabies shit. You know. It's mad that, honestly, I swear down. I give up. Right, we're giving up. Good evening. We're watching lights in the sky. It's either coming from town. Oh, yeah, I'm fucking focused on the bats. You know, it's a perfect night for bats to cross your fucking line of sight there. It's like, can you hear the train? It's coming. Here it comes. It's 4 minutes late. Hey, you're late. 4 minutes. Yeah, you are late, bro. 4 minutes. It comes at 9:15 as well. And then at 4:15, 6:15, and 9:15. There's a load of triggers in this garden. But, you know, I'm strong. You know, I think I'm getting stronger every day, and anyway. Or I could be getting weaker, or maybe it's just my mind tricking me, telling me that I'm getting strong when, like I said, your mind plays tricks on you sometimes. But we're out hog hunting tonight. You know, listen, I'm not joking you, I live in Manchester, and I never thought I'd see the day where you're going looking for hogs in your garden. Now, they're not very big hogs. In fact, there's one of them on YouTube. Yeah, a little hog with little splinters he has, hasn't he? Yeah, I can't see no hog. You know, but I tell you one thing, man, that's madness that is up there. It's like, there's a big building in town, right? And there's these lions and they're going across the sky. Now, you won't be able to see them, right? Now, I can barely fucking see them because it's a dull night out. But believe me, up above my head up there, there's like, it keeps going left to right and then it'll come this way, go that way. Now, it's not a very fucking visible light, but it's because of the night. It's been dull as fuck all day, right? So I was stood at the patio and I was just looking and I could see these fucking lights and I was like, what the fuck are they? And I've seen them a few times when there's been certain concerts over at the Co-op. It's like, you know, they have big projector lights. And like I said, they're like fucking spotter lights, you know what I mean? Oh, God. Oh, don't do this. Ah, there we go. Now, no. There we go. They're back. Look, watch this. Watch this. Keep looking over there, right? Can you see them fucking lights, anybody? Keep watching. Can you see them moving? Please tell me over the tree you can see them moving. Please tell me. Keep look. Can you not see them over the fucking light? Can you not see them moving back and forward? No. Can anyone see that? Over that tree. Look at the fucking two of them moving. Can you see that? Look over the tree. Look. See them? There's a tree there now. Look at. I fucking knew I'd catch it on camera. You cunt. I caught you. I got you. Look at it. Can you see it? It's dancing for me. Look. Look at it. Do you see them? Just look over the tree line. Can you see them? Keep watching. Can you see that over the tree? Tell me you can see that. Tree lights, left to right. 2 9 o'clock, 1 1/4 to 9. Gone that way. Look at. Do you see it? Here they are back. Look over the tree. Look. Hey, bro, I'm not joking. Do you understand? I don't joke about shit like that. Look. See them? There you go. Separate. and watch it come back together. Watch. Do you see that? Hey. Now, bro, listen, there's me middle finger there. Look, there's no fucking trickery there. Look over the fucking trees. Over them. Can you see? Can you fucking see, mate? Because I know what I can see. That's movement in the sky. Look, do you see that? Look. Can somebody explain that to me? Hey, I fucking knew I'd catch you, cunt. Look at you. I see a light. You see that now? You see, I bet you all thought I was nuts. Now, look over the tree line. 5 to 11. Now, look in the middle. Do you understand? Look. It's dancing. It's like... Now, I can't explain that. But if you can't see that, you're as blind as Stevie Wonder. Look at those three of them there, look. Doing the loop, it's showing off here. Can I screenshot that? I need that light off, bro. Look, guys, look. Now that, like I said, that's a beam of light. It's like you can see there's light there, and light there. Oh, I haven't got me binoculars here, you fucking bastard. Can you see that light over the trees? Anybody? No? Yeah, I fucking caught it. It's right over them trees over there, mate. Look at it. You see it going to the left? Look. There, look. Look at it. It's just in between these trees. Can you see it? Look at it. It's coming out of that tree there. Look. Can you see that? That's three different. Do you understand? Look. They're like some kind of lights. They look like some kind of searchlight, but they're coming from some big building because it's projecting there and it's going through the trees and they look like fucking orbs, mate. Except for the giant fucking lights in the sky. Now, just as well, I know better than that. And see my eyes, mate, I fucking swear to God, they're the best gift God's ever given me. You know, if there's an invasion here, I'll fucking tell you it's coming. Where's me tea gone? I'm going on how good my eyesight is and I can't me fucking tea. It's one of them, it's like I'm fucking looking up at the sky and I'm like, what the fuck is going on over there? It's like it's mad lights in the sky. Thought there was a little prick creeping over the fence there. I was like, I had my ears open. Can you hear the trains coming? I'm hoping this weekend it's decent out. You know, I wanted my son to come down and get on the slide, but it's October, you know. It's like January, February, March, April, June. Guys, look. Lights over Manchester. Look over the tree, look. Keep looking over that tree and you'll see it. Can you see that beam? A light over there. See, I'm trying to get me fucking cracked screen out of the way. Hang on. Oh, forget it. Bollocks to it. Let me put that there. You stay there, you bowsy. I need to find my tea. Where's me tea?
Processing the scene, the deputies decided to canvass the area. Susan's neighbors
You better that.
after Kathy entered the house, she came back outside.
Oh, fucking hell. Right. One. 2. Right there, Max. That's mine. Right there. That'll do. Right, so I'm having a movie night. I'm gonna stay for the hour. I've about, what time is it? It's 8:30, so I'm gonna stay for an hour and fuck off and watch a movie. You know, have a good day. You know, I can't, you know, I'm buzzing like I've had a really good day. I've had a few shit ones, mine, but you know. So shout out to me, missus. Listen, and I'll tell you, right, guys, look, the strange lights in Manchester. Look over the tree line. Keep looking. Can you see them beams? Look. Let me zoom in and I'll show you, right? Because I've been looking at it and I've been like, check this out, right? Watch over the tree line. Keep watching. Keep watching, right? And you'll see these lights over the trees. Do you see them? Now, that has to be a big fuck-off beam. They're like searchlights, right? Can you see them in sync? You know, to the right and to the left, and then they'll join forces in the middle. Can you see that? There's 3 of them there, right? Can anybody see that? Over the tree line, please. Tell me you can see that. Yeah, right? Just over there, look. You'll see it coming in like that. You see it? Hey. Listen, Stevie Wonder would see that. Listen to me, yeah? I don't miss a fucking trick, mate. There he goes, look. 2 of them, 3 of them. Boom, they're dancing for me, look. You're showing off now, E.T. Go on now with that. I fucking see you, cunt. You big alien, you. Go on now with that. You're watching me, aren't you, you bowsy? Yeah, well, I'm watching you too, fuckface. You big-eyed fuck. Yep, but like I said, over that tree line, you can see them. I think there's a couple of big fucking lights on buildings in Manchester, right? And the Co-op is one of them, but the Co-op is over that direction. So I'm wondering why they're coming from that way, if that makes sense. Well, Come on, you motherfucker, you. I need to get me hair cut and hair dyed. I'm gonna try do it on Saturday. You know, I can do my own, so it'll save me 50 quid. It's like, cause I'm not paying £55 to get me hair fucking dyed silver when I do it myself. Just as good as a hairdresser. I wouldn't put that on me fucking qualities, I'll tell you that, mate. It's like, but I do have daughters, you know, it's like, and I have one daughter that's fucking gone through more hair dye than fucking most people will in a lifetime. Every colour her hair's been, every colour of the fucking rainbow. Andrew, I keep seeing these bright lights over the trees, yeah? And I've been looking for someone to ask me, can they see them too? So, wait a minute, right? So, Andrew, over them trees, just over the 2 of them, watch. You'll see in a minute, bro. These mad lights have been coming together and separating, and then it looks like a big fuck off beam, but like I said, I was looking earlier on, I couldn't see them for a minute, and then I come back out. They had to been dancing a few minutes ago. So I zoomed in. It's like, and they were just, it's like, now the Co-op arena, what I don't understand is, the Co-op is at the back of me, Andrew, right? So the Co-op's over that direction, yeah? But these beams are coming over this fucking tree line here. You know, and bro, listen to me. I look up at this sky a lot at night and I notice things. You know, it's like now, they fucked off, but like I said, it's like, they look like them searchlights, right? And it's like they're coming through the bleeding clouds. Well, bro, I've seen a few strange fucking things as well myself. You know, I wouldn't go as far as saying it was a fucking a spaceship from beyond their realm. But, bro, listen to me. What if they're here already? What if they've been here all along? You know, like, bro, listen to me. Nothing doesn't surprise me anymore. You know, but I'd be honest with you. I'd be more concerned about how quick AI is developing rather than fucking waiting for fucking aliens to make contact. You know, I watched something the other day where this chick, she sent a message to the sun and she got a message back saying, if you try contact them, we'll destroy our planet. You know, she got a reading from another fucking, she used this massive telescope as big as, not a telescope, a big fucking antenna, bigger than the Hubble telescope. Fucking size of this thing, yeah. This is what I worry about. It's like AI and its progress and the speed of it. You know, it can compromise our fucking weapon systems and all. You know, like, Andrew, I watch it now. I wouldn't say I'm a conspiracy theorist. I'm a fucking realist, bro, and I say it how it is. If them bastards, alright, so in 1947, right, they said, or some 19 whatever it was, Roswell, right, they said it was a weather balloon. Hey, mate, they said it was a weather balloon at first. You know, and some of the aircraft they have in Nevada, Groom Lake, you know, where Area 51 is, it's one of the most guarded bases on this planet, mate. And I remember watching this thing on Netflix where it was called Trainwreck Storm Area 51, and I'm thinking, listen, if you fucking go anywhere near, if you cross that fucking invisible line where everyone knows it is, you're running fucking late tonight, you're being reported, you should be sacked. Fucking train drivers. Do you see how near the train track is to me? Do you understand? But I pissed on that. I laughed at the devil. You know, I think it was God that done the laughing that night. Because the devil wanted me to do it. And God said, fuck you, mate. Not today. Not on this railway line. No way. Not today. Mad that, isn't it? You know, and it used to trigger me, but now it's strength. It's mad. I swear to God, even sirens calm me now, and they broke me to bits. This is Siren City. You know, I'm not joking. But because I hear sirens every day, it's helped me. You know, the more sirens, the better. You know, that way. It's like, because it just shows me how strong I am. Don't get me wrong, I have got weakness. Even Superman has weakness. You know, but my kryptonite is like me family. You know. Fuck off, stay there a second. Hello, Mr. BDL. Bro, I've just been seeing lights over the trees there, and I'm not fucking high or anything like that. If you go back in the live, you'll see it. They were just there dancing behind the tree there. Trolling me, they were. Fucking up there twerking at me. Fucking aliens. Has anyone watched that House of Guinness yet? Hey, I watched the thing the other day, like I said, called Monster, about the serial killer in America called Ed Gein, and this guy, he wins the prize for Psychopath of the Year. He wins Psychopath of the fucking century, mate. You know, he turned people into ashtrays and seats. You know, and he used to feed people stuff. Lee Marvin Hitchman, hang on a minute. Whoa, wait, let's call this right. 20 to 9 and I'm getting a reply off you, you bowsy. I'll be in for you tomorrow, though. Still, you fucking better come. Do you understand? Because I mightn't be here Saturday, Lee, if you watch this. I have family business to. It's fucking cold out here, bro. Very cold. 20 million tomorrow, but one condition: you don't wake up. Would you still take it? No, would I? Fuck. It's 20 million pounds if we hear your train coming. Bro, listen to me. It keeps me sharp. You know, like hearing sirens and trains and shit like that. It gives me comfort because I laughed at it. Well, I wasn't laughing. That's a fucking lie, bro. You know, I was super pissed off. But when I think of it now, it's like God was on my side that night. You know, he's been on my side most of the night. Here, look, here we go. They're back. Andrew, this is a gift for you. Look over the tree line where I told you to look. Tell me, can you see them lights? Can anyone see them lights? Hello? Mark calling Austin over the tree line. Can you see them lights? Andrew, you fucking love UFOs. I'm fucking showing you one over me tree line. 6 o'clock. You see it? It's sat there at 6:30. Look. Shh. Don't say anything. I don't excite them. Thank you. Can anyone else see them? It's not, bro, I don't know what. Can you see them over the tree line? Look. They're dancing. Look. They did this before. I'm just glad Andrew can see them. So I know I'm not going fucking mad. But there's a few big beams in. See them? Look at. Now that's a big fucking one. But they're jumping through the fucking. It's weird. Like I said, over that tree line, man. Never mind the bats and all. Yeah. I tell you what, man. And here comes the blatant sirens. But see, I come out in this garden and I look up at the sky all the time because you get drones. Fuck off. You get drones and shit flying over the estate because that co-op arena's over there, right? But they have big beams coming from the city centre off some buildings, and I was like, if you look over the tree line, you can see them. It's just one of them, isn't it? Like I said, Manchester's a big city, and it's like, you see them again, look over the tree. You know, they're just fucking moving. But I don't know too much about lights, but they're just over the tree line there. And they keep moving back and forward, like, and I was wondering what they were. So, like I said, yeah, a light show, because they're giving me a fucking show, all right? I can see them over the tree line. I don't even need binoculars, man. You know what I mean? You can see them there, just bouncing over the tree. You know, I know there's nothing wrong with my eyesight. I've got 20/20 vision, mate. You know, I don't even need binoculars to see them. Stevie Wonder could see them. I just wanted you to see them. You see them going to the left, to the right. You know, Shout out to the light. Yup, out with that. Yup. I thought I was going mad. I thought I was having a hallucination. Nice one. Thanks, Andrew. That helped. You saw a light zigzag. Oh, nice going. Bro, listen, right? To see the sky is so magnificent, isn't it? You know, I'm fascinated by the sky and the ocean, you know. What if you could unplug the ocean? Imagine the ocean is a big sink. And if you pull the plug being a big whirlhole, a big fucking hole in the sea, and you see all the whales and all the little dolphins and all the fucking little Finding Nemos and fucking turtles and maybe the odd megalodon, maybe the odd puncher. Yeah, imagine able to unplug the sea and see what's in it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, do you ever say to yourself, right, you know in nature, do you know the way you get freaks in nature and what have you, and they thrive in certain areas, like, you know, I've seen a few things, I've seen a few mad programs about the sea, you know, I've a fascination with fucking megalodons, you know, I've seen, hey Finn, I hope everything's alright, bro. Yeah, Finn, the lights are dancing for me tonight, you know. I think I'm gonna have another one of them Jamaican patties. They're fucking well nice they are. You know what I mean? A couple of them milkshakes, it's like, you know, I need to restore a few vitamins in the old tank, you know. I've been working on it for the last 23 days. I've been trying to get a lot of vitamin D into me. A few other vitamins as well that I've been lacking, you know what I mean? And it just fucking, and because I was bleeding. Finn, look at these lights over the tree, right? You're a good spotter. Watch, Finn. Finn, can you see them? Can you see them? Finn, keep your eye on the two trees and just imagine them being afloat. Look above them right now. Can you see them? Hello, girls. I would like to introduce you to Finn, my friend Colin. Look. Well, Finn, I don't know about that because my little brother is convinced that they're already here or they're already watching us. Now, this is just a light show, but it's like, what if it wasn't? You know, like, and they come down and they said, you know what? We're going to fuck your planet up. It's already fucked up. Look at 4 lights in the sky. Which one do you follow? Come follow me now. Look, see, look, beams in the sky. Look. See what I mean? I knew I wasn't hallucinating. Now I can see fucking a few. I'm definitely hallucinating. And then they all come back. Look, Matrix shit. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Well, they're already circling me. Look at their resources. Look what they're sticking on me. Yous are fucked. Here, fuck you, E.T. Thanks for the light show. Yeah, I'm ringing the fucking TSB tomorrow. Sorry, the ESB. You know, in 1993, was it the ESB controlling all the electric? I blame Elon Musk for that. He's opened the Telstar fucking shop over there, and now we have fucking electric lights in the sky for their entertainment. Look. Fuck's sake, mate. I'm going in. I'm freaked out. I'm here on my own. You know. Brown, 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 brown. Look, 3 of them. You bowsy. You know what? I wish I had me binoculars, man. You see them? Look at them. They're twerking at me. They're fucking trolling me. I've a shit phone camera, but look, I'm not joking yet. 1, 2, fucking 3. Buckle me shoe. Look, 1, 2. You know, fuck's sake, mate. Look at it. Here, I can't do this. No, I give in. That's it. Yeah, I'm going in. I'm supposed to be watching a horror film, and I'm fucking freaked out now. E.T. knows where I live. We are compromised. Can you hear the sirens? It's the fucking end of the world. I'm fucking telling you now. Lisa, I love you. Give the kids a kiss from me. Just in case I get fucking obliterated or zapped up. Beam me up, Scotty. Here. As long as you beam me back fucking down by Saturday. Because I have to have Tom. Here, I'm going in. No way. That's it. There's too many of them lights for me. Fuck that. All of the lights. Yeah, good night. I'm going in. Yeah, here. You're not getting in here. The only way you're getting in here is by busting me fucking lock here. Hang on a minute. This isn't even no joke thing here. Wait, man. I'm fucking locking this door, mate. Fuck that. Yeah. Nobody's in here. Nobody's home. Yeah, you can't see me now, can they? Shit. Oh. Now, sorry, but I'm fucking not sorry. That'll do. Right. Oh, fuck. Windows. You know, cause they're joking. Nah, I just have to do. I do this every night, and anyway. You know. We can relax then, you know what I mean? I need to make a cup of tea, that's what I need. The sun behind the blinds, look. I'm fucking telling you now, look. See what they're doing, look. They're even interfering with me blinds. You know, I'm not looking for trouble, but I'll whoop your alien ass if you come through the door. You're getting hit with a fucking t-shirt. Can you imagine that though, Finn? Like, nah, all jokes aside, it's like, you know, the odd time I do see lights in the sky, you know, it's so fucking big, you know, and Elon Musk reckons that he's gonna get men to Mars. I don't see how that'd ever be possible. You know, I'm fascinated with the sky to see, you know, because we don't know too much about either of them. You know, do you know what's mad, Finn, right? So over 3,000 Navy personnel being right, say, all right, so over 3,000 military fucking servicemen who flown planes and fucking what have you have seen things up there with no markings on, with no propellers, no rotors going, here, Finn, we have nothing on our earth that can go zigzag that way, this way, without making a fucking sound. You understand? Deviate in ways that we have no technology. Yeah, we have now. We have AI that it's like all you need to do is put one of them fucking things on and whatever way you look, it'll go. It's like, but 3,000 credible people who work for the military, when they retired, they reported, they said, listen here, I didn't sign up for this. I'm up there 20,000 feet in the air, or however high they're up, and they see this fucking vehicle, and it's going up, down, sideways, backwards. Do you understand? We have nothing that can fly like that. You know, so 3,000 credible witnesses. you know, Navy pilots that went to their superior and told them, listen, it's on the fucking camera. You know, we're only showing snippets, bro. Right, so, first of all, it caused global panic, right? They wouldn't tell us, bro. It's the same, I reckon, if a comet was coming to hit this earth, they wouldn't fucking tell us, bro, because it's called world panic, global panic. You know, it's like everybody'd be panicking, they'd be going out fucking looting and fucking, you know. I reckon AI is going to fuck with us, though. You know, and it's like, I'm telling you now, it's like all these laws and that's being passed, and, you know, it's like, all so short of doing is fucking putting a fucking chip in the next generation and the next 10 generations of our children. You know, putting a fucking ID in. It's like, and our movement is being restricted, and as time goes on, it's going to get more restricted. They're going to keep changing the laws, and I think that's what's going to force the hand of the world. I think it's going to break. I already feel something coming. I don't think Charlie Kirk, if that's his name, I don't think your man G had, whatever his name was, were isolated incidents. I think something big is going to happen. And I think it's all going to be synchronized at the same time in simultaneous, like, you understand, happening all at the same time in different locations all around the world. Another 7/7, another 9/11 is coming. Do you understand? Like, what he didn't realize was when they killed Bin Laden, another 100 grew up. He's gonna sleep, is he? What time is it? 9 o'clock, that's not bad. You know. He went to bed early last night. Both of them did, you know what I mean? It was nice having time to ourselves. So at least there's a fucking display of lights in the sky. I thought I was fucking seeing things, but I wasn't. There's really lights out there. I just locked up because I'm on my own and I'm a big scary cat. Listen, I don't want to get beamed up. I was saying, I even told them here I have Tom on Saturday, so you'd fuck with me weekend, you know what I mean? Now, I'd say, here, big dog, can you do me a favour? You know the way you can make people invisible? Could you invisible me for Area 51? Bro, you're not allowed in there. That's a big man thing. Listen, I am a big man. It's just, I have no thing. You know, it's like, but you have a thing. You could get me in there. You understand, like Paul, out of that movie. I seen it. He flew down the little alien highway and he biggered it so he could invisible it. I could be mixing up the fucking movie. That could be the sheriff and the satellite. Sorry. Fucking no joke thing, my bad. I messed that one up. Fuck's sake. But can anyone remember that program? You wouldn't remember this program, Lisa. I don't think you were born. That sounds really bad, doesn't it? So, nah, honestly, it was deadly. Like, you know, waking up and coming down this morning. You know, I was like, high five straight away, you know what I mean? But I'm hoping that the weather's okay Saturday. It's October too, and it's cold. What's what cold? Oh, do you know what else you need to remind me to do in case I forget? Get a fucking hair dye. I'm a United fan, bro. Okay.
But although the visuals from the video were hard to watch, they are compelling for everyone in the room.
A toasted cheese bagel with sausage and egg and Marco Reyes.
At times, Dante's movements are slow in the body, and the camera catches it when he slings a
Or
cord of some kind
somewhere else.
several times. The child later said that it was this cord that caused the visible mark on
I love slating it, Michael. I like trolling it. You know, I go into the pubs around here and all the lads, right? Only for they know me, I'd have my head caved in. I was in the pub the other day, right? One of the lads grabbed me by the hand and he goes, "You're the bollocks that's always making them videos at the Etihad, aren't you?" And I went, "Yeah, and what?" I said, "Who do you support?" He said, "Man City." I said, "Well, fuck you in your face. It was on game day. City were at home, but the local, I know everybody in there, you know." So Baz, that was sat with him, he goes, "Jude is a fucking top lad, bro. He's a good lad." He said, "I know, I always see the cunt's videos. I was just about to fucking swing at him." Barry went, "Bro," he said, "that'd be a bad idea, especially in this pub. You know why?" He said, "You see all them gypsies over there, they all adore him." He's like, "Bro, you got some nachos on you." I was like, "Listen, I don't care. It's football. I'm a fan. Me dad was a blue, for fuck's sake. You know, I have a well, he was a red and he got a blue's heart. No joke thing. A 13-year-old lad's heart who had a season ticket at the road. We knew through three things about him: his age, his name, and he was a season ticket holder at Main Road. My dad got his heart. My dad brought us all up Reds. My dad turned into a City fan. Do you understand? And I'm not fucking joking on me baby's lives. You know, so I go over there, you know, and I make videos, not just for me, for him. That's why I do it, because I know he can see it and he'd be breaking his bollocks laughing. He'd be like, "See you?" Honestly, you're going to get yourself into trouble again. I see it. I'm doing this for you. You fucking ungrateful bastard. You know. Yeah, Etihad means United in Arabic. Go on now with that. I'm good, bro. Thank you. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm working on it, you know. That's all you can do. Lee Marvin Hitchman said he's coming tomorrow. We'll see. You know, you told me you were coming tomorrow last week. You're only 3 days late. I text you at fucking 12 o'clock today, and you text me about 10 minutes ago. It's fucking October, bro. Anytime I put my ass on them chairs in the day, they do be freezing. I'm not posh. I haven't got heated seats. No, I'll see him on Saturday. I'm gonna either take him on Saturday or we're gonna go out as a family, have some food, and I might stay and watch a movie and get some goodies for the movie, you know, for when the kids go asleep. You know, good days for the movies. Yeah. Hey, Lise, get some of them spring rolls. Yeah. The spring rolls are fucking good. Oh, yeah. But get duck ones. Huh? Nah, my son, he's grown. You know, and it's good this, because it's like, it's kind of giving me a kick in the bollocks in a way, because it's like, but I haven't got a vagina, but it's like, yeah. You know. Like I said, yeah, I'm trying to decide what to watch. Like, yeah, listen, will you stop talking about me dick turping like I'm not here? Do you understand? Listen, stand and deliver your money or your life. I've always wanted to dress up like Dick Turpin. Please, Jim, please, Liz, could you fix it for me? Stand and deliver. And you know I can deliver. Your money, your life. Oh, stop, man. This is what isolation does to you. You know. But, nah, it was nice last night, no joke, like, you know, watching something, your chick, whatever, fucking, and having a, you know, Finn, sometimes, right, as you know, being a father yourself, right, if you let one of the kids in the bed, bro, your life's over, right, and I let him in the bed, man, he wouldn't get out, you know, so it's like, you know, and now he goes to sleep early, you know. How are you, Leo? The way I see it is, it's like seeing the expression on me little fella's face. You know, like it's priceless, it is. And you miss certain things if you're not there, you know. But it's like I want him to know his family too, you know. And we have a big garden down here where he's safe. Whereas up there, it's not far from a very, very, very busy road. You know, and how you DJ and see children, you have to make sure you lock them in. You know, especially when they're young and all, like, because you take your eye off them for a second. That's all it takes. You know, for you not to be switched on and they fall and my nerves just be gone. Right, see this table over here? How are you, DJ? See that table over there, right? One sec. Just let me do this, right? Let me put this fucking lamp on. What are you doing? Where's the plug? Oh, it's supposed to be fucking plugged in, you knob. Do you know what? I'm not very good at this domestic shit, man. Having to turn lights on and all. This is fucking bullshit. Right, what did I turn the light on for? Yeah, so, see this fucking cunt table, right? It's marble, right? Look at the corners on that, look, right? Can you imagine if Tom bounced off that, right? My nerves does be gone. He does be walking under that and fucking bending and crouching down like a little hobby and rubbing his fucking neck off the underneath of it. You know, and Mark and Alex moved it out of the way because normally it's here, right? But it's moved over there because Tom comes down and that mat is being put on the fucking edges just in case he falls. My nerves does be gone. I'm following him this way. You know, he's fucking walking down there. He'll walk around the fucking table. He'll walk back this way. I'm like, fuck's sake. You know, but like I said, man, if your family's worth fighting for, then you fight for it. It's like, and rather than me get sectioned, I sectioned myself. I had to discipline myself. You know, so I can take a look from far and say, I need to change certain things, but I'm not on my own there. And that's what I'm doing. I'm working on change. you know. So, yeah, progress, that's what it is, you know. It's self-worth, that's what it is, you know, and teaching the value of it. For both of us. The elbow. So, yeah, I'm gonna watch a fucking scary movie. I don't know which one it is yet. There's a few things out on Netflix. I put The House of Guinness on. Has anyone seen any of that? Hey, The House of Guinness. So, you know what I'm doing tonight? I'm fucking sleeping in Mark's room. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna bring his laptop up to bed early, because I have Netflix on his laptop. You know what I mean? So, I don't need to watch it on that. I can fucking watch it on his laptop here. Mark, if you're watching, I swear to God, yeah, I won't drink tea over your laptop, or smoke joints, or make joints even. You know, because see that laptop, you know, if that got ruined, all his uni work is on it, and he'd fucking go mental. He'd be home like that, look, but he'd be biting me like that, look. He's gonna fucking, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to get a muzzle for the cunt when he gets back. You know, it's like he's fucking biting me with them big teeth, you. You'll give me fucking, look what happened in The Mummy, bro. You've just come back from the desert. If you bite me with them teeth, I'll have cockroaches, fucking, I'll have to sit me, you understand? Yeah, I have me Crocs ready, listen. I'll throw me shoe at you. That's all you can do over there is fuck your shit. If you're annoyed at somebody, throw your fucking shoe at them. So here, I've me slippers ready. I'll fucking kill them fucking suckers. Mia, have you seen The Mummy? Look what happened when they fuck with shit over there, mate. There's cockroaches coming out everywhere. And my man, one of them went in his arm and it ended up coming out of his arse and fucking his stomach got hit and no thanks, that's not for me. I know, but bro, I've had to smack myself in the face, do you understand? I've had to see how strong I was. You know, purposely trigger myself and let it capsize and then see how I feel. Like, for me to consider going back on my medication, I knew something wasn't wrong, or something wasn't right, sorry. You know, and I can't get right around 2 kids and Lisa. It's not gonna happen. So I removed myself from the situation and I said a lot of harsh things about Lisa, but she already knows my reasons, but she knows I love her. I'm doing this for love reasons. Yeah. But like I said, seeing the expression on Tom's face, you know. Yeah. See, it takes 2 to tango, right? And I like to dance and I need a dance partner. You know. I have a dance partner. Yeah. She just doesn't dance that often, but danced last night kind of. And I'll sure we dance again. I'm looking forward to watching The Box. We'll watch The Box for a while and then I'll turn the telly on. I'm gonna go and make a cup of tea. Hang on, cause I'm gonna get myself into trouble. You bowsy, you. But yeah, and I'll get some goodies, you know what I mean? Nah, all jokes aside, like the other night, you know, and Tom, Finn, you know yourself, when you have young kids, it's very hard to get time on your own, right? And with the age thing, as you know yourself, like if you have a 7-year-old and you have a 1.5-year-old, like them two ages, it's hard. You understand? It's like to get time to yourself, but because the midget is back in a routine now, because she's to get up at like fucking 6:45 for school, and Tom is up at 6:30, whatever, you know what I mean? And then he's going down early at night, and you have that quality time to yourself if you want to talk, because you can talk around a 7-year-old thing. You know, you can't talk personal stuff, you know. You have to wait till the kids go to bed, you know, to have an opportunity to watch a movie and just fucking kick back. And last night, I really enjoyed it, honestly. You know, we watched the movie, and I slept on the sofa. But yeah, I enjoyed the movie, man. And I dyed her hair at the same time. You know, I can multitask. You know, yeah, that's why you were nice to me. So you didn't have to pay me for doing your hair. I bet you think I'm joking. I fucking done her hair last night, ask her. I'm very good at it. You know, you know, it's the one and only time you'll ever hear me say that. I'm fucking good at dyeing hair. You know. Yeah, the only thing that dyes around you, Jude, is fucking hair. You know, you used to be a bowsy, now you're a housey. You know, I feel domesticated like a fucking cat. Meow. You know, like a fucking cat. Oscar. Oh, what's his name? Felix. Yeah, him. He's a twat as well. You know what our cat is called? Well, it's not my cat. It's the fucking cat that lives across the road. Gizmo. Now, you know the way cats, if they don't know you, they won't come near you, right? But Gizmo knows me. You know, I've given him Oreos and milk a few times. You know, I've done my bit for the community, especially the animal community. Because I don't have a cat, but a cat comes over to me and greets me and fucking walks past me sometimes and, you know, even lifts his tail up and fucking, you know, like I'm not a cat person. You know, I'm a dog person. Even though I don't have a fucking dog, I used to have a fucking dog. You know, I never had a cat, you know. But he comes over to me, you know, cats can get a sense off you. Yeah, I know, when you fucking scraped me last night with your fucking nail. Yeah. But, yeah, so the cat comes over to me, you know what I mean? Like, I've fed it a few times and, you know, she loves it like big. You know, that's our baby, like, fuck's sake. The cat, you know. I'm not joking yet. I was looking out how you keen? I was looking out the window one day. He had hold of a fucking bird, you know, and it was a majestic bird. It was a tropical fucking bird, in fact. Now, the reason I know it was wait till you hear this, right? I look now, this house has been here 32 years, yeah? I've looked out the window one day, right? It's only happened twice in 32 years, right? I looked out the fucking window and there was 2 green fucking parrots in the fucking tree, right? They must have escaping out of someone's fucking window or out of a cage, or someone left the fucking cage open and forgot to close the fucking door. I'm out looking out, I'm fucking at the sink filling the kettle, and I look out and there's 2 green fucking parrots on the tree. I said to me bro, bro, look at this, come here. He said, what is it? I said, there's 2 fucking parrots in the tree. He said, I can fucking see that. He's like, what are you telling me for? I said, well, it's not every day you see fucking parrots in the tree, is it, you cunt? You know? So I was just looking at them and they were just sat there, man. And I'm thinking, a crow was going to grip one of them any second, or a wood pigeon, right? But they could have been parakeets, Keno. I'm not a fucking bird expert, right? But they look like canaries. They were that size. That's what I thought they were. And I'm like, canaries aren't green, are they? They're fucking yellow. So I was like, they must have escaped now or someone's fucking. So they fucked off, right? It's like on the next day, I come out and I went to go out the back. And as I went to turn the key, I seen Gizmo and he had hold of one of them and he was ripping fuck over. You know, and I fucked an egg at him. You know, not a hard-boiled one, an uncooked one. I didn't aim to hit him. I aimed near him so he'd let it go, like, you know, and he let it go. And the poor little thing was ripped to fucking shreds. It was like that, look. And it's like, fuck's sake, mate. You fucking, what have you done, bro? You know, and I could see, and I could hear the other one. The other one was making a fucking mad sound, like, I think they were lovers. You know, so he watched his lover get mauled. You know. Mauled it. You know, the poor little fucking bird. But somebody must have leaving the cage open, man, because don't do it. It's rare you see birds in the tree, like parrots and shit like that, you know. But they weren't, like, you know, not like a cockatoo-sized parrot. Small ones, you know, and it's like, they're not going to survive long, you know. It's like, I would have given them refuge in that little house, but they have to go out and hunt. How are they meant to sustain themselves? They can't hide forever. They have to forage, and they're not used to it. You know, they wouldn't last that long. A crow would pick them off, or a magpie, or a cat. You know, that's what happened. Gizmo to shreds, and I was gonna try perform surgery, but this fucker was beyond help. You know, I couldn't help him. Not even the fucking RSPCA could help this fucker. He was ripped in half. It looked like he was in a fucking war. You know, the thing, he had feathers all over the place. I was like, fuck's sake, man. The poor little bastard, man. The tree is fucking going mental. Fucking going, you know, making sounds birds make. Like, but I think it was his fucking mate or something, because it was going fucking insane. This bird, like, I thought it was going to fly down and peck me, you know. It kept flying to the tree, onto the fence, back to the tree. And I was like, mate, there's nothing I can fucking do. You know, nothing I can do to help you, mate. You're beyond help. You know, so I kind of helped him. You know. Yeah. Little bastard, man. It's like he come back out and fucking I went in to get a little box for it and bury it and shit. You know what I mean? I come out and the little bastard had hold of it. You know, dived up on the fence. I threw another egg at him, but I didn't get the cunt. You know, so yeah, I was gonna fucking bury the thing and all, man, so he wouldn't eat it. You know, the little bastard, I come in to get a little box or something to put it in, you know what I mean? His little fucking feathers, man, picked all over the place, you know, blood all over it and all, and it's like, if I had a hint in him with the egg, I might have having a chance, you know? But he fucking shredded the feathers off it in seconds, man. It's like he was just playing with it, you know? I don't know. People feed them. There's hundreds of them. Pest in England. That's well. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Leo. I appreciate it. I don't know, Lisa. I'm gonna have a look now in a minute. I'm thinking more. What am I gonna eat? You know, I've not had me dinner. Well, what did I have to eat earlier on? Sausages, wasn't it? I know I had plenty of eggs in there. I'm trying to think. I might have some halal sausages and a Jamaican patty and one of me inshores. Loads of vitamins. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have. Let's see. What's in your fridge? Take notice so what's in my fucking fridge. There's nothing in it. There's eggs. There's water. Yeah, so here, I'm gonna have one of them. See them? I like this. Yeah, man. Look at halal. Are they halal? Yeah, they are halal. Look there, halal. Jamaican. How can they be authentic if they're halal? I don't understand. Like, that's false advertising, isn't it? Nah, listen, they're good. They're fucking brilliant. And I don't know if they have a glass of that or it's the fizzy. I don't know whether to have water or not because I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna have something to eat. And I have the laptop. I can watch something on Netflix. So at least if I'm upstairs, I'll fall asleep in my bed. Well, in my ex-bed. Hang on, let me just put this fucking thing on. Nah, Lisa, honestly, they're lovely, dear. You know, I like them. It's like I used to live on these fucking things. You know, they're lovely with a bit of lunch. You know what I mean? It's like there's peas and meat and fucking, they're lovely, dear. You know, you can't beat them, mate. They're fucking gorgeous. Let me see. Oh, smells nice. Yeah. You know what, right? It wouldn't surprise me if Jenny popped up a food, you know, but just in case I get peckish, I can have a pot noodle, some soup. You fucking big fuck. Love it. Yeah, they're nice, yeah, they smell nice as well. You know. Biscuits. And a soup of this, yeah. Yeah, what time is it? What time are we on? 9:30. No, bollocks, man, about an hour before I take them. Yeah, I fucking, normally I eat the packet of them. I love them, you know what I mean? I'll make a cup of tea and I'll take 2 out and I'll dunk them into me tea. I'll leave them in for about 6 seconds, take them out and just fucking, you know, they're nice. Rather than eat chocolate. Oh, fuck. Now, I'm going to show you what's in this, right? It's like, hang on, proper Jamaican, man. Fucking, like, me finger. You see the filling inside, look? Oh, you fucking cunt, steam bastard. You know, steam. Do you know what? In fact, that looks like in fact, it doesn't matter what it looks like. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, mate. My bad. I'd like to apologise for that. Fuck's sake, mate. I didn't even see that. It looks battered. Have some rum in a minute. So I was like, do you know what? I fancy a cup of tea, man. But yeah, there's me cup. Look, do you like me Crocs? Look, yeah, I fucking love them Crocs. I had a tracksuit to match. Born a boy, and I fucking wrecked it, so I burned it. Okay, yeah. I feel like I'm a doctor when I have them on me. You know, all I need is a mask and that. Look, they're the only ones I'm allowed wearing in the house. Look, yeah, they're me doctor and nurses. Crocs, look. I'm Dr. McDonald. Yeah, here. Joke. Where's me fucking cup, mate? Come here, you. Oh, but like I said, I fucking... Do you know what they'd be nice with? They'd be nice with a bit of rice. You know, now it's a bit weird eating Crocs, and I don't mean Crocs with the rice, I mean rice with the fucking patties. Obviously not rice with the fucking Crocs. What do you think I am? Start calling me fucking head. Do you know what annoys me, right? You know people that make fucking weak tea and don't put enough fucking sugar in it. You know what? I was gonna have halal sausages, but it's too fucking late. It's like, it's cause it'll take me fucking ages to digest it. So rather than have 3 sausages, I may as well just drink one of them fucking, cause there's more vitamins in that than there is a fucking sausage. But I like halal sausages, chicken ones. You know, my sister, she always makes them for me brother-in-law. No wonder he's a big fucker. You know, it's like it's eating all that fucking halal food, man. All that fucking, the neck on him, like, but he's lost weight in all fairness, man. It's like, fucking 6 sisters, imagine that. I thought I had a big family, there's 11 of them. Like, fuck me. No television then. She used to say to people that have big families, haven't you got fucking TVs? You know, like, no telly at home, no. Like, my granddad was the same, 9 kids, you fucking randy bastard, like, you know. I know where I get it from, you know, 3 fucking babies, oh God forgive me. My granny'd be ashamed of me. I think she'd be proud of me for some things, but for some things she'd be fucking ashamed of me. You know, like she was God-fearing, my granny, like, and she believed in certain things and fucking, you know what I mean? You know what the elders are like? You know, they have that very fucking old-fashioned, you know? I better put this laptop over here, because if I break this, Mark will break me jaw. Well, he won't break me jaw, but we'll fall out, because all his uni works on it. So, yeah, come here, you bowsy. I was gonna have to side you up. Yeah, wait, what's my phone on? Why is it only on 3%? And Lisa, do you know what I've done, right? You know the grip off me phone stand? I've left it in the studio. Well, what's left of it? Because I sit me phone in it, don't I? you know, and I haven't got a fucking plug, so I'm using Mark's laptop so I can use his USB lead. There's not one plug in the fucking house, you know. See, as long as I keep it away from the liquid, that's all I'm concerned about, because you know I have a track record for breaking shit. Everything I break. Are you sure? It's not in the bag. Right, I better eat. I was about to say something that, yeah, I better eat this pasty or patty. I had one of these today, right? And I tell you what, they're very tasty, dear. I'm glad Finn didn't get himself arrested today. You know, like, you know, we all lose our shit sometimes, you know, and then in the heat of the moment we say things that were like, oh, I shouldn't have said that, or I shouldn't have, you know what I mean? But it's great having like Thomas and Lily in a routine now, you know, because you get more time to yourself at night, and we were lacking that, you know. So in time, it's gonna help us a lot. I'm looking forward to the weekend. Oh, right. Like I said, you know that thing you wanted to watch. I've not watched it yet, and I think there's 8 episodes. I'll tell you what it's called now. Hang on, Leash. One sec. Where's the remote? Yeah, I have an idea. Yeah. Like I said, I have an idea for the weekend. We'll go somewhere. Not for the weekend, for, you know what I mean. No way, she's been stabbed, one of the neighbours. Jesus Christ, man. I'll tell you what, it's scary seeing somebody being stabbed, or the after effect, the aftermath of it, the carnage and the chaos and all. And obviously the scene, like, Jesus Christ, I'll tell you this real quick, right? I had a friend that was stabbed to death when I was 14, and for nearly 6, 7 years, every time. Not every time, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but sometimes I'd look at my hands and all I could see was blood on my hands. Because I'm not joking you, I could taste the blood that night. I could taste his blood. You know, he was clawing at my face and all, trying, he couldn't breathe. You know, his fucking chest was filling up with blood, and he was trying to talk, and there was a waterfall coming, he was gurgling, and it was coming out of his mouth and his nose. I knew he had an internal injury because my dad worked in a hospital, you know, and I'd seen trauma before, and I know that if blood is trickling out of your mouth and your nose, you're seriously hurt. Like, and if they don't find the source of that, you're going to bleed to death, and you can't plug a heart, you know. And that's what got him that night. He was stabbed in the heart, man, and he leaked out, you know. And I could see it for years. He used to come to me at night in dreams telling me how much of a shit mate I was. You know. That's another thing that messed me up. I wonder why they're shutting it down. Maybe they're not doing enough business, or maybe. Come here, look what you did to Juicy Bites, for fuck's sake. That has to be one of the best chippers I've ever had food off since I've come to the UK. You see that place alone, I'd live off their food every day. That place that we used to get our food in. That Juicy Bites. Yeah, oh, stop, man. There's a place like that back home where I am, Lisa, right? And not from the area I'm from, another place called Cabra, right? But there's a place, Rocco's, it's called, and it's right next to the Oasis pub in Cabra. And they used to do a half pounder, right? So basically, right, you know the way you get a quarter pounder, yeah? Well, this is a fucking half pounder, right? So you get them massive buns, right? And the burger is like a small saucer. Like not a quarter pounder, a half pounder. You know, a big fuck off burger, like with loads of lettuce. I don't like tomatoes really. You know, but honestly, and they used to put this sauce on them, man, and it's like every Christmas when I used to go home, when I used to be with Dylan's mum, we'd go to this chippy. I'm not joking you, just like the one in Blackpool we go to, right? Coral Island, that fish and chips, mate. If you ever want fish and chips in Blackpool, go to Coral Island. I think it's like $10.99, mate, and it's the best fish and chips you'll get in the Northwest. I'm fucking telling you, mate. You know. But I know, yeah. Yeah, it's sad that place isn't still open, you know, because it's a fucking. I enjoy the stuff over there. I'm not gonna lie, but I like me Chinese too, you know. Yeah, I feel nice and calm, you know what I mean? I'm looking forward to the weekend. Mm. Yeah. It's a lot of effort though, because you have to get mandarin, strawberry, banana, grapes. Like I said, as long as you get decent strawberries and a bit of fresh cream and a bit of ice cream and a few hundreds and thousands and just a couple of them different sauces, you know what I mean? It's like just like you can do them in layers, you know. Like you know them plastic pots you get them sweets in where they're like $1.99. Remember them big plastic sweet things you used to get for me? They're like a pint pot and it's a round thing on top, yeah? And they're perfect for making desserts in. Cause you can layer it. You can put the bottom layer biscuit and then a bit of fresh cream, a bit of ice cream, and you can layer it. You know, it just takes about 15 minutes to make each one, cause they have to be. It has to all, cause it's all about the presentation in the glass. You know, so. But if I have all the shit, you know, I can make a bad dessert. A bad dessert, mate. Not a good one, a bad dessert. Mark can make a better one though. Yeah, I'm gonna have some chocolate biscuits. And then I'm gonna have a giant. Yes. I'm gonna have my biscuits. And then I'm gonna have a giant. You know. Yeah. Now I've had some food, so I'm over the moon. It's like, you know, I'm nice and content, and you know, I'm gonna have some biscuits, and then I'm gonna have a joint. What time is it? 10:15. No, wait about 10:15, maybe, or 10 o'clock. I'll have my last one. And then take me meds and get into bed. And I have to be careful with this laptop. I don't trust myself watching it in case I fall asleep and volley it. I already volleyed mine off the window a few weeks ago. I broke my laptop. You know, it's fucking not working. I had it on the side of the bed, and I must have volleying it off in the fucking night time, because it was upside down, and when I tried to fucking charge it up, it's not even coming on. So I'm not leaving his laptop anywhere near me, because if I volley it, he'll be volleying me out of the room. He won't let me in his room again. He'd be like, I can't even leave you for a week. You weed all over me bed. Just fucking tobacco brushed all the way under me fucking mat in me bed. Like, not right. So a few weeks ago, I made a spliff of Mark's room, right? And I accidentally brushed it on the carpet, but I fucking knocked it on his carpet, yeah? And I tried to get it all up, you know what I mean? But I couldn't get it all up before he come in. He went fucking berserk, he did. Bro, I fucking told you about smoking weed in me fucking bed, bro. I don't fucking smoke that shit. He fucking hates it, he does. Nah, look at. We all have our boundaries, and I have to respect this. You know, the grown men that aren't afraid to throw hands if need be. But yeah, that's bad. But it's our love, you know. A lot of love in the family, you know. And we prove to each other how much we love each other by fighting for each other. Fight for them or with them. You know, now Pablo will tell you, he see me and Mark have fist fights on here. All right, love. Well, I'll ring you about 1 o'clock tomorrow, right? I love you a lot. I'm gonna make the joint, and I'm gonna have my last smoke. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do now. Fuck it. Nah, like I said, seeing Tom this morning, you know what I mean? It's like, I love his little expressions, you know what I mean? Daddy. You know what I mean? Hey, can anyone tell me whose writing that is? Does anyone know whose writing that is? Lisa, don't answer. That's not a... Fuck's sake, Lisa! No fucking dickhead, man. Look at you, I fucking ruined it again. Pablo wrote that. You read it. Look. That's lovely, isn't it? That's Pablo's writing, look. Look, it was for the baby, you know what I mean? Uncle Pablo, that is. To Jude, Lisa Lily, congratulations on the birth of baby Thomas. Look, Pablo, look. Isn't that lovely, isn't it? Look. Good night, love. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Give the kids a kiss from me. I love you, son. Love you, Lil. Oh, they're already asleep. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, you get yourself some rest. Go on. I'm gonna make myself a smoke. I'm gonna go in there. I'll go out there. You know, I'm just... Alright, go on then. I'll have this then. Fuck it. Tomorrow's another day, Jude. Yeah. I'm looking forward to a fucking sleep tonight, man. And if I don't sleep properly tonight, I will tomorrow. I get me blister pack tomorrow, so... You know, with all me meds and shit, so... On a Friday, if I can't sleep, I'll take an extra 2 milligram diazepam. I'm only on a low dose. You know what I mean? But I remember I used to take Hammer Blues, and they had me on the 2s. You know, 6 milligram a day I'm on. It's a very low dose. Like, I remember swallowing handfuls of blues, and I used to have a big tolerance for them. You know, like a few years ago. Well, it was more than a few years ago, but I had a pill problem. You know, I used to buy a lot of pills. You know, downers. You know, like Valium and fucking diazepam, and you know, it's like, yeah. And fucking codeine as well, man. It was one of the worst things I ever did. You know, madness. My ex-partner at the time, she was after having major back surgery, and she didn't really take many of the tablets she was given. And I'm not joking you. Codeine, them 30 milligram, the small little ones, them ones. You know, I was addicted to codeine. You know. That's how they make that fucking, what's it called? Syrup, is it? Or syrup, is it? Codeine. Listen, I'm not going to lie, I was addicted to it. You know, cough medicine and codeine. You know, it's like I had a serious problem with it. You know, it was like a cocktail I used to take. You know, and I did that for a few years while I was working. Nobody knew, you know, not even the kid's ma knew. Nobody knew, not even my family knew. Nobody, not even friends, nobody. You know, fuck's sake, man, nearly ended me as well. Fucking hell, man. It's like, yeah. Like, imagine being a pill popper, right? And your ex-partner has black bags. When I say black bags full of pills, I mean literally, she'd been saving them for 6 years. and they all accumulated boxes and boxes and bags, and I was just having me fucking fill of them, you know. And what I didn't realise was I got addicted to them, you know. Fucking hell, man. And then what happened was I started building up a tolerance to them, you know. And this is what I've always done most of my life. I've always had a big tolerance for drugs, you know. And I'll tell you what, that can be a downfall in the longevity, because I don't sleep very well. It's like when I do, I'm fucking tormented. You know. Good night, love. Yeah, I'm gonna go out in the garden, have a spliff, come in, have me medication. In fact, I'll go up and get it now. What time are we on? Fuck it, let's do it. Yeah, shout out to Pablo, man. He's one of the loveliest writers ever. Look, when Thomas was born, Pablo, he sent me that card, look. And basically it says, to Lisa, Lily, Jude and Thomas, congratulations on the birth of your son. Love, Pablo. Now, you see, even something like that, somebody sending you a card, you know, and, you know, like a card is like £1, you understand? I just say to people, listen, send me a postcard, or, you know what I mean? It's nothing for one of them. It's what's wrote on it, you know. And Pablo, he's an artist. Look at his writing. You can tell, look the way he writes, look. You know, he's a good lad, Pablo. I love Pablo. Pablo's one of the lads, like, you know what I mean? Like, see me, right? Now, see Pablo, I'd vouch for Pablo. Like, if I was at home, I'd meet up with Pablo and I'd take him a few places where you need permission to go. And I'm not talking about housing estates, I'm talking about certain pubs in Dublin, you know, that you can't just walk into, do you understand? You can't just walk into these places, you have to be invited. But I'm always invited because my family owns them, allegedly. Right, I'm going out to have a smoke, and then I'm going to get me fucking medicine. Yeah, I'll fucking have a smoke, right? I'll go out and oh man. No, come on. See if these crazy lights are gone. Is that rain? I can fucking feel it, honestly. I feel a fucking draft coming through, that's all. Oh, look, the clouds have shifted, look. So you might be able to see these lights a bit better in a minute. Look at the clouds have shifted, so... Come on, baby, show me. That's weird, that, because you can see gaps in the clouds, but I can't see no lights like I did before. That was mad. You know. And I'm looking up there thinking, where's the lights gone now? You know, they're not there, are they? I'm just having me tea. And then I'm going to have a smoke. You big fucker. I think E.T. is gonna sleep. Oh. Anyway, come on. Is there any hogs out here? Hedgehogs. Oh. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, I can't see the lights now. Hang on. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, move. Can't see them. So, what to watch? You know what I'm bored right now? I can watch something on Netflix. I'm spoiled for choice. Disney and all's on there. You know, the Disney Channel. And there's some good movies on there, you know. So I'm gonna have this, and then I'm gonna go get me meds, get myself a pillow. I might even just take the fucking laptop to bed, man, and watch something on it upstairs, you know. And lock myself in the bedroom so I don't sleepwalk and go out. You know what I mean? I have to lock myself in. How bad is that? You know, like here, listen, the reason why I'm locking myself in, I jumped that fence once and ended up in my next door neighbour's fucking house and I nearly gave him a heart attack. How do you not wake up jumping over a fucking fence like that? How do you not wake up? But back then I was on my mood stabiliser too and I was super sedated, like I was out. You know, I seen he let me watch the CCTV, I couldn't believe it. You see me jumping over the fence, no socks on, going into the back of the house, you know, and I was on all fours. He was on the sofa asleep, man, and he woke. I heard Mark screaming, Jude, where are you? He come out, Mark come out the patio there, right? It's like, and I was over the fence there, next door. I used to live in there, right, with him. I rented a room in there. But this particular night I stayed and I ended up in this fucking house. You know, I jumped the fence, mate, and I didn't wake up. That's the scary bit. It's starting to clear up now, the sky, look at that. I was saying earlier on, there was no clouds in the sky. You would have been able to see them lights perfect, man. You know. It's fucking amazing. It's just so vast. It's so big, the sky, you know, and we know so little about it. We only know what we're told, what we're allowed to be told. Like, my brother told me, right, a few months ago, or a year ago, whenever, or so many years ago, there was a comet, yeah, that was meant to be a mile wide or something. I don't fucking know what the other was, but it missed the earth by not that much. You know, like, and like, you see in disaster movies, like when fucking asteroids collide with the Pacific Ocean and fucking the Atlantic Ocean or whatever it is, you know, like one of them hitting the ocean and then a big fuck off tidal wave, a big tsunami, and it's fucking, You know, it's like the planet, man. It has triggers as well. You know, that's why they're trying to make everything electric and shit, you know, because we're killing this planet. You know, we're the biggest threat to this planet. And that's the fucking truth. We're the biggest threat to the planet. You know, because we want nice things, and in order for us to have nice things, like certain things have to be sacrificed, like animals, and you know, like tigers being shot dead so they can use them for Chinese fucking herbal medicine. You know, elephants and rhinos being slaughtered for their tusks and their ivory. You know, like hacked to bits. Like there's no worse sign than seeing a fucking grown elephant being murdered, hacked to bits for their ivory. You know, and they're not guaranteed to sell it because it's like there's too many undercover people now. It's like you can't, you know, it's like, and they're an endangered species, and it's like, you know, things like white rhinos and all, there's not many of them left in captivity. You know, like, and it's like you can make a creature extinct from overhunting it, overeating it, you know. Like years ago in Australia, they had these dogs, right? And they looked cross between a dog and a tiger, a toilet, was it? What were they called? You know, and they made them extinct. You know, they fucking hunted them, and you know what I mean? Like a Tasmanian devil. You know, it's like, but these things, like, you know, every year they're finding hundreds of new species of plant, animals, fish. You know, it's like, but we're killing our planet, man. It's been overfished, overpoached, overhunted. It's like, you know, and it's like we're gonna fucking run out one day, I'm telling you now. You know, it's like, but I'm a meat eater. How are you, Ralts? I fucking like meat. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I like meat. I like chicken. In all fairness, like, I suppose you could live on chicken, but I'd imagine eating chicken every day isn't very healthy. You know, even though a lot of people use it for fucking fuel. You know, I like chicken. You know. So I seen a video. Well, I didn't see the video. But somebody was hit by a tram the other day in Manchester, right? Now, I've not seen the video. I don't know if any of you have seen a video recently of a teenager getting hit and dragged by a tram in Manchester. And his left leg looked like it was hanging off, separated. It looked fucked. And my brother's like, that can't be real, bro. Is that real? Fucking right, it's real. You know, mad, like, oh, you know, he's only a kid, and you can hear some South African guy in the back going, why would you be chasing a tram? And I'm thinking, bro, the kid's bleeding to death. Why don't you take your fucking belt off and wrap it around his fucking leg before he bleeds out, you cunt? Why did you get on the tram? Why is it me? Why don't you take your belt off and save him, you fucking idiot? You know, like, I'd be straight in there, bro. I'd see him bleeding, leaking, man. That's the first thing I'd do. If I hadn't got a belt, man, my runners would be off. Laces out, tourniquet on as tight as I can until the first responders get there, bro. You know, I know, bro, I fucking, listen to me. I done first aid in some of the jobs I worked in. Do you understand? I had to do it. It's like, yeah. It's like, I tell you one thing, I wouldn't have been fucking commenting about fucking trying to catch a tram. You know, the poor kid, like fucking, someone said he was only a teenager, you know. Half his leg was fucking hanging off. And in the background, you can hear some South African guy saying, why would you run after a tram? I'm thinking, why don't you do something, bro, instead of fucking talking shit? If you're gonna talk shit, fuck off. It's already a high stressful fucking situation. We don't need your sarcasm. Fuck off. You know, tourniquet me or fuck off. Help. You know. But yeah, so the kid I think was 13 or 4. Hey, Hayden, 13 or 14. And he was either hit by a tram or dragged by one for a little bit, and as he had a life-changing injury on his leg. You know, he's only a fucking kid, you know. Heavy duty shit, that man, that being your kid, man. Having to go down surgery with him and seeing the leg hanging the fuck off, man. You see, in Manchester, it's become a culture. And there's loads of culture vultures in this fucking city, and it's like kids are doing stupid, reckless things now for TikTok to get views. And I think this kid, I could be wrong, was making a fucking stupid video, not minding what he's doing, and now look, he's probably lost his leg. I hope he hasn't, but the pool of blood beside him, it looked like, hey, if you don't get a tourniquet on that, he's got about, I'd say, 3 minutes and he's dead. So you better get your lace off and your belt off your jeans, mate, and wrap that up real quick. Yeah, you better neutralise the bleed, mate, otherwise it'll neutralise him. You know, I've got 160 seconds before you bleed out. Go on, mate, take your time, you know, and take your belt off anytime you want, like, you know, it's not as if time's a problem. But that's what you'd have to do. You know, like, you imagine that's horrendous trauma. Like, you get hit by a fucking tram, it's taken apart, and when it does take apart you and it separates your leg from your hip, it's like you're going to lose a lot of blood. You're going to go into shock. Do you understand? And it's like you need a first responder by your side within 5 minutes or you're dead. You know, because you need someone to think outside the box. I'd see the fucker bleeding and I'd be like, straight away, belt or laces off. Ring 999. Now, you understand? It's like me. I'd put them in a recovery position and try and make them as comfortable as possible. You know, until help got there or arrived, you know. But this kid, man, I don't know what happened to him. I'm not too sure. I don't know whether he was struck by the tram or... You walked in Ireland 1902 to 2000, Jobstown and stayed in Tallinn, no way. I'm alright, mate, in all fairness. It's a nice calm night. You know, nice and chilled. Me brother's in the desert shooting guns.